All right, we are back here at New Jersey Open in Cream Ridge, New Jersey. I'm Matty Marshall, and I'm here with Nicky Cuba, and we are about to watch the consolation match for third and fourth place.
Oh, he's not even sprinting.
Assault and the Hurricanes in Division I. Assault is in the green jerseys, green and white, and the Hurricanes in the blue and white.
You're checking out Hurricanes on your screen right now. They got guns up, rolling, 5 alive for Assault. Shooting those axes.
Yeah, so Assault and a pretty good crossfield spread now that they're trying to get out to the back corner on the grandstand snake side. Oh, they lose their player, though, on the opposite pit snake side and from the back.
And Hurricanes also capitalize on that and make a move into that 50 part of the snake over there on the pit side.
Yeah, so the Hurricanes.
And he's trying to go run him down.
Oh, and he made it. So
what was that?
That did not look pretty.
Well, that comes with the rain.
Did it work?
That comes with the rain, you know. The Hurricane back players couldn't get a good, clean shot on him.
And also it was slippery over there, so. And then now here come the Hurricanes.
Make a good move coming into this show side 50 snake. Turn the guns on him. One of the Assault guys asking for a check. And, Hurricane gets shot out of the 50 leg segment.
Yeah, so the Hurricanes
being lazy.
He gets shot out of it. He made it to a good spot and just wasn't able to get anything done from there, and that's one of the cardinal sins of paintball.
You know what he did, right? It just played by himself.
Yeah, and again, the cardinal sin of paintball, if you get into a good spot and no one bunkers you out and you just got there, don't do the first thing you do is come up into a stream of paintballs. Wait for a little bit. Read those streams coming in.
And you're looking right now at the Hurricanes at the 50 Dorito, another Hurricane guy streaking down on pit side, coming up into their Dorito 1. And I don't know how he's staying alive. Oh, there he is. One guy left for Assault. And Hurricanes finish him off.
Then he gets taken out. So nice job by the Hurricanes. They only really made, I think, one mistake. And that was the player getting shot out of the 50-yard line snake here. Not, again, getting into a good spot, but then just coming up into a stream. He should have just hung out in there. He had a lot of guys behind him. Then Assault was starting to drop like flies. Again, this is a race to 5 here in the Division I.
It's pretty simple. When you get in the snake, folks, we go over it. I'll go over it all day and teach you guys. Is that when you get in the snake, lay down, look up. Look at those streams of paint. There's a guy on you. Don't come out into the stream of paint. It's textbook, man. And
when Nicky says look up, that doesn't mean head check.
Yeah.
That means literally listen to your bunker being shot. If it's like a checklist. We talk about it all the time. It's called I call it gunfight logic.
Yeah.
Okay? If you get into a spot, you get into that spot, and now with snake, it doesn't really matter what it is. I'm in my bunker. Doesn't matter what type of bunker it is. But the first thing you do is my bunker being shot. If that's first on the checklist. If the answer is no.
Hold on. I think first thing is, am I square and protected in my bunker?
Okay. I'm just taking that for granted, but that's a good point, though. Yes. Am I completely in my bunker? Do I have that body knowledge? Am I in and I'm protected? Yes? Okay, boom, check. All right, now, am I being shot at? No? Okay, cool. Now I can head check, okay? It's even more than that. It's like, is my bunker being shot, or is there paint being shot an half inch off my bunker?
Yep.
Okay, so if those things aren't happening, now you head check. But that's just that's not put my head out and look around. That's head check, look real quick.
Take a quick picture.
Come back in. Yeah. We'll get back to that in a second. Okay, but actually, no, we're not going to have enough time for it. But yeah, so this is very important out there, guys. If you're listening and you're like, how do I get better at paintball? This is super important stuff. Now, when you get good at this is stuff that you do anyway, right?
Yeah, it happens instantaneous.
Yeah, and
as soon as it goes in there, you're not even really thinking about it. It's like just your mode. You're in your mode, and you're going through that checklist. All right, I'm in here. I'm tight. I'm protected by my bunker. Is there paintballs getting shot at me? No. Head check real quick. Take a picture. Now I know what's in front of me. Now I could come out with my gun if I head checked and I'm able to do that. If not, I check on the inside, find out what's going on over there, maybe talk to my teammates.
Yes, absolutely. All right, now here we're looking at the breakout.
Not maybe. Definitely talk to my teammates.
Always. So it's Assault on your screen right now in that back corner bunker.
5 and 5 alive. You're looking at the Hurricanes right now. They got their guns rolling.
Yeah.
And Hurricane guy just got shot in his face. And he was thinking about, hey, what should I do with this?
Yeah, so he comes
Smart
off.
move.
So originally they had...
Smart move, 22.
Originally they had 5 alive, but now only 4, and it looks like they might lose their corner bunker too.
He was definitely thinking about wiping it up on that bunker. Silly Boston people.
How about the Red Sox, huh?
They are garbage. They're always garbage. They always will be garbage.
All right, so on your screen right now, you're looking at Assault, and they played a really tight game earlier against Top Gun Union, and it went into overtime, and the Hurricanes lost to the 187 crew. Those two teams will be playing for the D1 championship. Right now, we're watching the 3rd and 4th place matches. 12 minutes left. The score, Hurricanes 1, Assault 0.
Assault, you know, in good positions right now. They're even with their guys across the field from pit to show side. Same thing with the Hurricanes, mirrored up in these spots. Hurricane just got shot out. Back center's trying to fill out to this corner to even it out and keep the field wide so that Assault can't capitalize with those sweet axes and shoot everyone with those sweet axes.
And now Assault making their move up to the insert Dorito. And he's backed up. He's got a player right behind him. And Assault now moving up on the opposite side of the field as well and into the center. Now and Assault looks good at this point right now. They look good.
And Hurricanes are looking like they're in that old position that we just witnessed in that last game. But he wasn't able to stay alive and stay protected. He must have let his backside hang out of that Dorito on the pit side, and he got clipped up from the Assault player coming down the pit side. So now it's going to be tied up here, 1-1, 10 minutes, 45 seconds going to be left in this game. And right now it's just even across the board.
Yeah, I like that. This is what I want to see, though. This is Sunday. We are into the finals, this is the consolation match. But this is Sunday Fun Day. This is why you play paintball.
This is the only reason.
And play here today. And so I really hope that we get to see a brutal match in the rain.
Yeah, for you folks that are watching at home, if you're a fan of Assault, we got Benedicto, Cameron Durzak, Taylor Dixon, TJ Evans, Kenny Frank, Chris Lloyd, Samuel Monville. And before I go over the Hurricanes, we're going to go to a breakout real quick. Yeah, check out this highlight.
Let's check this out. As we got an evenly close match out. So on the breakout right here, and in this event so far, we've seen a lot of players get shot off the break, and the teams that are effectively able to do that really taking an advantage.
Yeah, you're looking at Assault right now. Come out guns blazing. They actually ran out to the snake side corner runner and shooting, which let them have that extra gun up because they feel, or at least I would feel, that it is harder to shoot guys going out to the corners on the break right now with the wind, with the rain. So you can have that extra gun up and chance it.
I absolutely agree.
And if you're watching, you're a fan of the Hurricanes, let me give you a quick breakdown of the boys in blue. William Bernaccia, Thomas Buckley, Ben Carroll, Alfred De Los Santos, my boy from Long Island, Keith Devitt, Alexander Dickey, Mike Jeffrey, Thomas Mantoni, Thomas Quick, Blake Rice, Stephen Skolis. And those are the boys that are on the field right now. If we don't get to say their names, they are playing. They appreciate your support watching. So 20 seconds coming up, Matt. You got Assault on the left, Hurricanes on the right. And from these past two games, do you got a favorite right now? You thinking that Assault's going to take it? You thinking the Hurricanes are fine?
I liked when Assault played their game earlier against the Top Gun Union. I thought that was a pretty brutal match. But the Hurricanes, again, I think they got a lot of experience, and Jeff's trying to rebuild that team.
They lose a guy, and it's a penalty that's going to be assessed, and it's a 3-for-1. Guy tried to wipe it off, and the boys in Assault with the axes running down the field.
Yeah, and they're able
shooting up everybody.
Yeah, and they're able to make that all the way.
And this guy got shot right here. Nope. Got a bounce. Now we got the guy in the tall tower in the center of field. It gets real small in there. And he got shot in his pack from the Assault player on that pit side.
And the Hurricanes not knowing even what's going on. I mean, you got the guys coming off, they're shaking their head. They're like, what happened? I mean, arms up in the air. It really is telling. You can see the body language of these players. And Assault, it was the penalty that won them that point. But they were able to seize that advantage and run down quickly, take those spots. But hopefully they can maintain that momentum and use that to try to come out here and put another point on the board against the Hurricanes.
Well, especially when that penalty takes 3 of the bodies, and those 3 bodies are looking down the pit side of the field, containing that front player for Assault. And those guys come off, he has all day to run down the field and capitalize on that player's mistake on cheating.
And the penalties, I don't know. We're going to see later on today. We'll see. Are they going to play more of a factor or not? They have in some games, some not. Let's check out the breakout from this last game.
Yeah, we're going to be able to see that.
Yeah, and there it is from Assault. Look at that. Heavy guns up. 3 guns up in that center, and they got shot trying to get out to the corner. That guy immediately fills out.
Great fill.
Yeah, really good fill. Hurricanes,
and now we're going to see the Hurricane guy on the top right. You're going to see him go in, still shooting. The ref immediately must have been a face hit or somewhere on the body that
and
was
that destroys that
right
entire side. Only 2 players left, and you can see at the top and portion of your screen they start taking advantage of it.
Yeah, they were all the 2 guys that were left on the Hurricanes were looking at the Snake show side instead of being split and crossed up and protecting each other. So 29 seconds before this point starts out. 2-1 Assault leading the Hurricanes with 10 minutes, 9 seconds left in this game.
All right, so yeah, tons of time left, and this game really just got going again. It's a race to 5, and I'll give these guys props, man. They're out here playing for 3rd and 4th in the in the rain. That I think it's abated a little bit. There's a little less coming down. It is still coming down a little bit though, but not as bad. And there's a really big difference. Oh, look at that big dive! Trying to make it out, and that might be a penalty too. Nope.
But they lose another guy on the opposite side of the field. So now it's 3 Assault, 4 Hurricanes.
Yeah, 3 and another one comes off. So now the Hurricanes are coming back, and they're going to try to tie this up. It's just sharking down the field. Look at that, dude. Thomas Mantoni just gets shot in the back by his own guy?
Maybe.
It happens.
It does.
It happens.
Especially when everyone's running around like it's Shark Week.
Yeah.
You got the blood in the water.
Yeah.
Chums flowing around. One guy left. And it's just a feeding frenzy.
Make it happen. Yeah. So directly after this game, we're going to have the divisional finals. You got the D4 finals coming at you. It's going to be Central Florida Paintball. They will be taking on Revo 2. And then the D3 finals, D2, D1, and leading up to the Pro Finals. And in case you're just tuning in, I'm Matty Marshall, and I'm up here with Nikki Cuba, and you're watching the Hurricanes and Assault. This is the D1 3rd and 4th place game. We have a breakout real quick. Let's check it out. And look at this, the breakout from the Hurricanes. Trying to get all the way out. Looks like he might have got bounced. Nope, got shot.
Oh, so he didn't get shot by his own player.
Yeah, this kind of looks like the last point. Maybe it's identical. They did the same exact breakout as the last point.
And Assault trying to get out wide, get in that race bunker, be an offensive player, but he got shot on the break.
Yeah, and then also we got a little bit of action there at the end. Look at this. Here comes Thomas Mantoni, and somebody shot him in the back. So you can see him pause and be like, ow. So who did that? So it's all tied up at 2 apiece as we are about 9:17 on the clock. And very evenly matched teams. Very, very evenly matched teams.
Yeah, it's going back and forth, guns up. This game, unlike the other 2 that we just went over, it was long, drawn-out points. This is on the break. These guys are shooting people on the break, even in the rain, even in this weather with the wind and everything like that. Their guns are still working, still handling business, and they got good lanes right now. They're tuned in.
And again, it's with all this weather, and I'd like to thank our sponsors out here too for making all this happen. Dye Precision, GI Sports, RP Shear, Planet Eclipse. Without these big companies,
don't forget about Empire.
Yeah, Top Gun Paintball. Yeah, GI Sports, Empire, of course, Straxus Paintball, and Sup Air, PB Nation, and Virtue. I mean, without the PSP sponsors, we wouldn't be able to have this happen. Also, like to send a special shout out to Lane Wright and Dave Youngblood and Camille Lemansky for putting all this together and letting these teams be able to play.
They do such a great job, those 3.
Yeah. All right, so now we're looking at it right here. That's the crossfield spread from Assault. Assault losing a body, though, and the Hurricanes 5 alive. They have got a great spread, and now the Rains decided to kick it up a little bit.
Yep. It's going to add a little effect to this game, see how it's played out. But you got 5 alive for the Hurricanes. Thomas Mantoni making a big move to the Snake. And still 5 alive for the Hurricanes. They're trying to figure out who's not getting shot at. Oh, he has to divert from play 1 and go into audible. And he buddies up with his buddy in that bunker, and they switch spots. They just switched spots. That's all they did.
Hey, that'll work.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever. Whatever gets it done, right?
Yeah, so we got Assault in the pit side snake. We got Thomas Mantoni in the 50 side, show side. And Assault goes through, tries to bunker that guy, he does, but he gets shot in the process.
Yeah, he pays the toll for sure. And now here comes the Hurricanes coming downfield. Nice job. Look at that. It's a great move.
Smart move.
Takes
He's
him
protected.
out. Yeah, he's protected. Very protected. Ran straight at that bunker.
Now there's only one guy, and it's not going to be good for him.
And he takes a couple shots in the face. So it's been all Hurricanes the past couple points here.
Yeah, it's going to be 3-2. 7 minutes left.
So are the Hurricanes finding their momentum, or is this just a temporary hiccup in Assault's game plan? Who knows?
Yeah, time will tell. We'll see in the next point. Maybe it's the breakouts. Maybe it's because they're going too far and they're getting shot out. They need to make the adjustment to have their guns up now. Maybe stay into a pocket instead of getting out wide, and then find out how to bump out. And right now we're going to check out a highlight.
All right, let's check out the highlight here. Looks like this is the highlight. So this is, look at that.
Top portion of the screen.
Top portion of the
Assault
screen.
guy running down a Hurricane.
And then all the way past that, coming down. Perfect move, runs right at the bunker and able to get that shot. You see the paint just exploding off the side of him, but he's completely protected from that back center stand-up temple. And then the stand-up temple is going to get shot as well to end it and run down by the last Hurricane, or that center Hurricane player. So awesome job. So the score is now 3-2 here on this dreary New Jersey day. All these teams fighting through the elements. It has not stopped raining at all for one game today. Though it
started early.
Yeah, it started early. A little bit less the past couple games, but now it seems to kind of be getting back up there.
Folks.
Yeah, man, it's all good.
Is that how it is?
Yeah,
is that how we roll?
It happens. And at least,
I was talking about this with the boys on Infamous, and I was like, I'm pretty sure we're in New Jersey. We're on the East Coast. We're going to get a rain day. We haven't had a rain event all season. It's been all sunny, nice events. We had that one little, little hurricane tornado in Chicago, but that was before.
Yeah. Didn't you have a rain day for your practice?
Oh, yeah. We had our rain day for our practice this past week. On Sunday, because there were so many teams playing at Top Gun paintball, they had like 12, 13 teams out here. So we were like, oh, we're not going to even bother trying to get on, 1 point every hour or something like that.
Yeah.
So we just waited till 4 o'clock. We had from 4 to close. And as soon as we stepped on the field, it came down like this for straight like 25 minutes only, half hour. So we just, stayed, waited out, like troopers. We were actually on the field. The kids were on the field, all the boys, walking it in the rain, just doing work, just trying to put in as much work as possible.
Nice. Well, so what's next for Infamous? As we got about a minute to go before the start of the next
What's
point.
next for Infamous is just getting ready for the next event, which will be DC, 7-man, and get on that grind for 7-man. It's just a little bit different than X-Ball when you're playing, so you got to get into a little bit of a different mindset.
Yeah.
But it will actually help us in our communication area for World Cup. That's our main goal. We want to win every event that we're in, but Super Bowl is World Cup. And
it really is the Super Bowl of paintball. So
we're on a good path right now. We got everyone focused, everyone's hungry. Especially after not making 2 Sundays in a row. So we're going to just get back and practice the same way we did, every day before the event, and go back to basics, fundamentals, and breaking down the field.
Well, I saw Greg Sewers at a dinner last night, actually, and he just, every single Infamous player, every Russian player that I've seen just has this complete befuddled look on their face when I start talking to them about what went wrong, and you're just... you don't know, but that's okay. You find it and figure it out. All right.
And those are 2 teams that you would never think that it would happen to, but, it does, and that's paintball. And you're looking at Assault. They dropped 2 guys, 3 guys right now.
Oh, and another
And
Yeah,
now
so
it's just a feeding frenzy. No one's looking at that pit side of the field for Assault. Hurricanes are coming down it. They finally pick up on it, but it's going to be way too late. It's going to be too much Hurricanes happening right now. That guy gets chopped up in the middle. One guy left for Assault.
Yeah, and it's been all
And
Hurricanes.
he's running around.
It's been all Hurricanes for the past 3 points. You know, it's been the Hurricanes really exerting their dominance out there, and Assault hasn't really been doing much for the past 3 points.
Yeah, and it might be just because of, you know, it's for third and fourth right now. They just lost 3 straight points, and, you know, just might be it. You know, they might run out of gas in that tank.
Yeah, maybe they just got to the end of the rope. So I don't know. We'll see. There's still some time left, and I mean the score is 4-2 with just under 7 minutes to play. So, you know, there's a really good chance that
they could still win. They have the opportunity to. They have to come out with the right attitude, though. They got to come out ready to bring it, and they can't be going into these small breakouts every time and getting shot out at these easy spots.
I agree. All right, let's check out this breakout. All right, so you're looking there. That's Assault on your screen. Not sending anyone out far over here on the Snake side, spectator side.
But they sent out to that pit, and he got shot in the corner. Now you're looking at the Hurricanes breakout. Wide on the Snake side. Makes it in clean. They got 5 guys alive while 3 of the Assault guys are walking off, and this is the finishing of that run through. He's bunkering no one because he already got shot.
Yeah, there's no one to bunker.
Yeah. So it's going to bring it 4-2, 6:57 left on the clock, 58 seconds before this point starts. And Assault's going to have to bring it. They're going to have to get guns up and get some G's on the break. That's where they've been losing the battles. As soon as that buzzer hits, they're losing too many bodies in crucial areas that are letting the Hurricanes capitalize and close down the field and do that stranglehold in the center of the field and keep them in that pocket.
Yeah, the thing about right now, though, the Hurricanes and Assault, I would say that if I was the Hurricanes, yeah, if you get out and you get some kills off the break, go for it. But if the game starts to go slow, this is, hey, take those extra pods out.
Oh, yeah, definitely taking extra
pods out, and because all the time starts to, especially if they score 1 more point. Get that 3-point spread. Well, actually, if you score 1 more point, they win the game. This is a race to 5. So the Hurricanes are 1 point away from victory right now, and they're playing great. So, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Just do what just go out, shoot their guns, or shoot guys off the break. They're making those smart little moves, and just they keep doing that to win this game.
Yeah, and you've seen for the past 2 points, they've been a high body ratio. They've had pretty much 5 bodies alive the whole time for the last 2 points. So that's going to give them even more confidence for each one of those players. They're like, we're not getting shot. We're shooting people. We're playing together. We're talking. And we're going to finish this off right now.
Absolutely.
You know, you see the Assault guys. They're kind of having a little chit-chat. Looks like Hurricanes are all huddled up with their coach going over the game plan. Really double check on it. And you're looking at some of the Assault guys talking. Some of them got their heads down. So we're going to see if those guys with the heads down could even make it to the bunker. I'm going to be looking for that.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good point too, man. You have when guys start running with their heads down to bunkers, you don't really see that a lot on the pro level because, I mean, yeah, every now and then it happens, but guys are always running with their eyes up, eyes towards the streams coming in, the incoming streams. You keep those eyes up towards the incoming streams, and then what that does is it really gives you the option to try to dive around a stream, dive under a stream, stop real quick, and then go again. I mean,
yeah, a little stutter step.
You can do a little stutter step, all that sort of stuff. But you only can do that if you actually know what's going on in front of you, and the only way to do that is to actually keep your eyes on the incoming paintballs.
So coming up 30 seconds before this point starts, 4-2, Hurricanes versus Assault. If you guys are just tuning in, Nicky Cuba and Matty Marshall up here, New Jersey Open, PSP. It has slowed down on the rain right now. Looks like the sun is trying to come out a little bit. Hopefully it comes out for the finals of all these divisions, and Pro Division, all the other divisions, and we could have, you know, a nice, clean, open day paintball at the end.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no rain falling from the sky right now.
Yeah.
A very light sprinkle for the first time. All right, heavy guns for both
Hurricanes
teams.
drop a guy.
Yeah, Hurricanes
Now
drop.
trying to fill out. Does he make it clean? No, he gets shot in his leg. And right now the Assault got to pick up on that. They do. He can't get shot right now. He's in a great position. He has to close this side of the field down so that they can't spread out and regain the real estate.
Yeah, and I was going to say, with Assault right now, they really could make this a 1-point match. I mean, 6 minutes and 22 seconds
plenty
left.
of time.
Yeah, the Hurricanes have been putting on them for the past couple points, but
right now, Assault needs to talk to each other. They got two guys that they're going. Oh, see this? Not a smart play right there. Overextending, playing too much paintball instead of talking to his teammates and getting his teammates involved in the game. He's in a
that's
prime
such a
position.
bad death, a terrible death right there for Assault. You know, I mean, you're in that situation. That's when you got to step up. You know, we always would say, don't get up, get down. I'm sorry, don't get down, get up. That's the spot right there.
That changes, you know, a decent player to a good player to a great player, is being able to realize, yo, I'm in the spot right now. I got a lot of guns getting tied up on me, and I need to stay alive and let someone else take the pressure off of me. Let them make a move, get up the field, and even out our playing field so that the guns aren't just focused on me. So right now, they're checking out Assault coming up into that 50 side of Spectator Snake. They're also in pit side Snake 1. They have a guy in the center stand-up and a guy in the Snake can.
And look at this Assault, you know, great move to get in there, and he's asking for information, you know. It's like, look, you're not dealing with a lot of variables, you know, so, you know, ask for information, but play the game. Don't spend 15 seconds trying to get some sort of information from the sidelines.
You're looking at the ref check him out, and this is what he has to do the whole time. If you're playing paintball, textbook, you close the field down. You don't play inside.
Oh, and the Hurricanes lose somebody out of Snake 1 over there.
You play outside in when you're the furthest guy out. Outside in.
Wow, so here comes Assault as they are going to tie it. Or I'm sorry, they're going to make this a 1-point match.
Yeah.
So it's still anyone's game, and this is what we're talking about.
4-3, 4 minutes left, you know.
Yeah.
Tons of time on the clock.
Yeah.
And if Assault could just figure out how to talk to each other instead of getting in the Snake and just talking one person to the coach and not relaying that information, they could possibly come back and tie this game.
Yeah, exactly. But this is what we talked about. You know, we talked about we talked about having a really close match, and now we're seeing it. But it's been interesting because it was like Assault was handling in the beginning, then Hurricanes started to put it on Assault. Now Assault comes back, makes it a 1-point match. 4 minutes and, you know, right around 4:20 left on the clock. You know, it's definitely this is a good match, man. And these teams are fighting for that third place finish.
You know, and the games that Hurricanes win, they're winning on the break. If it comes out to a 5-on-5 or a point that's getting drawn out, I think it's going to go to Assault, because Hurricanes, the points that they have won have been really fast and been able to capitalize on this annoying sound in the back of my ear. Is a car, if you guys hear that. But like I was saying, the Hurricanes, they capitalize immediately when they shoot people on the break, and it doesn't look like they've been able to figure it out when they're on their heels, so to speak.
Exactly. All right, so just under a minute to go for the start of the next point. And as far as strategy goes, you know, it's been all over the place. I mean, we're watching guys, you know, getting shot off the break, then clean, and then getting out clean, and it's been crazy back and forth. Let's watch the breakout real quick. All right, so you're watching Assault right now, doubling the guns up in that back center and running out, you know, perfectly out to that stand-up can. And on the flip side, Hurricanes, trip and a fall, trying to get out. Nice dive in, though. Remember, when it's wet, you want to start that dive kind of early.
Yeah, so you don't overextend and get shot on the overslide.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so if you were Assault and you're down a point, you got 4 minutes left, what are you saying to those boys in the pits?
I'm saying get up, get those guns up, get to your spots alive, and let's play paintball together.
There it goes on the breakout. Let's see if Assault can get 5 bodies out alive as they try to spread the field out.
And they do, and it looks like they get a G on a Hurricane player on the pit side in the corner, which is huge because Assault took the first Dorito on the pit side, and he's wrapping around containing those players from filling out.
Yeah, and the Hurricanes losing a body, so it's 5-on-4 right now, and Assault is taking all the positions.
Yeah, they're applying pressure on the Snake side, show side right now, into the little Dorito. They're in the pit side Dorito, and they also just shoot another Hurricane guy off of the pit side. No one's looking cross field besides the back Snake corner for the Hurricanes. The two guys in the center of the field, Matt, are just cutting it down. I think they need to get into a little communication for the Hurricanes.
I agree. You know, they need to be speaking to each other, and it's like one guy shoots one guy shoots the other way. You know, with this field and being so technical, if you keep too many guns on one side for too long, these guys are going to start flooding up that other side of the field.
Yeah, you may shoot one guy, but there's that other guy filling that spot that could take advantage of you trying to shoot the guy that's in front of him. You know,
absolutely.
That's what I look for as a midfielder or a back player. That's what you did, is you get the easy kills because guys are shooting at your front players and you're getting a barrel, you're getting a loader, you know, maybe an elbow. But Assault, they're talking, they're communicating right now, and they're figuring out. They know they got the bodies. They know that there's 2:50 left on the clock. It's only a 1-point match, and they cannot make a mistake. They cannot afford to play by themselves, and that's what they're doing on that Dorito side. And he gets shot out. Just
and look at this,
challenging.
Though. Look at this, though. Nice job by Assault trying to tie this game up. Score 4-3 in favor of the Hurricanes. But Assault pushing into the guns, getting into Snake 1. Uh-oh, referee streaking over. This could be bad for Assault if he's hit. If he's hit, that's probably going to be a penalty.
Assault making a good move on the pit side, getting up into the 50. They're going to call him out. But Hurricanes drop a guy. There's only 2 Hurricanes left alive. Assault coming down the pit side, shoots a guy. There's only 1 guy left alive.
Hey, he's lucky he didn't get a penalty for Assault. And here comes the last one of the Assault players coming
Assault
streaking.
players streaking down. So 3 Assault players left alive.
So Assault going to tie it up, and nice job by Assault to tie this game here with 1 minute and 52 seconds left to play.
That's what I like to see. This is fun. All right, this is why we play the game.
Yeah, this has been a great game, back and forth, and I'm kind of scared, though, if you're a Hurricane fan, because look at them. They're walking off. And,
heads down.
Yeah, heads down, like, oh, we blew this lead. We blew this lead. It didn't look good, or, you know, that last point didn't look good. You
and now Assault is like, yo, we just came back. Let's do this.
We're smashing these dudes right now. Yes, exactly.
You know, we got guns up. We're communicating. We're playing as a team. Let's finish this off, guys. We don't want to be 4th. We want to be 3rd.
Yes, and so Assault, you can see in their body language, looks like they want it now. Now the Hurricanes, they need to be stomping off, running back, not you know, going back, getting in the pit. Hey, let's get it up. We still got
do
this.
Wrong? Figuring it out.
Yes, figuring out what happened. Hey, what happened to you over there? All right, let's check out that breakout.
All right.
Nikki, break it down.
Here we are. We're checking out Hurricanes breaking out, going out wide on the Snake side, now bumping out after he shot his lane, coming up into that can, and they lose a guy in the top screen off that flip side, and now you're checking out Assault and their breakout. Big move to the Dorito 1, and now pushing very aggressively in the beginning, and this is what controls the tempo of the game, is making those aggressive moves in the beginning and taking the real estate, controlling, not reacting.
Yeah, and then look at this run through at the very end. Whoa, dipping and diving. It's underneath the stream right there. But
yeah, you see a lot of players doing that now. You know, they're trying to come underneath and go a little bit lower than where the barrel usually is and get that shot on him.
It works sometimes. Saw Steven Pitts do that yesterday, and it worked well.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's just one of those things. All right, we're going to find out right now with 1 minute and 52 seconds left. The score tied 4 apiece here in our D1 consolation match. These teams fighting for 3rd place right now.
Hey, they're fighting, man. They're out here. They're grinding. Props to both these teams for making it in this far. And we're going to have a winner coming up in about 7 seconds. Next point wins. So you're going to see a long, drawn-out point or maybe an overtime point. I don't know.
I don't know. I think we might see a winner. I think we might, you know, but look at these 2 teams. They're hungry.
Oh, big move.
It's going to come down to the breakout, right?
Big move from Hurricanes. They go into the race bunker on Snake side. They went to D1. They're both getting checked out. And it looks like the Hurricanes drop 1 guy. Assault drops 2 guys.
And now Hurricanes coming down that Snake side of the field all the way to the 50-yard line on the pit side.
Matt, what do you do right now? You're Assault. You've got 3 guys on the field looking just at the pits. No one's looking at the Snake. Hurricanes player getting checked out again.
I'd be screaming bloody murder if I'm that stand-up tempo. I'm like, look, play tight, handle your business. This is it right here. And I'll tell you what, if it starts to go bad, if it's 3-on-4, 3-on-5, what you want to do is, hey, a minute left. All right, look, I'm shooting my lane. Keep them from running at. Try to get a couple quick G's. You know they're going to be coming at you.
Thomas Mantoni going to get a shot on the guy in Dorito, maybe. It's a 4-on-3. He's shooting cross field. Oh, he's trying to retreat.
And he makes it back.
makes it. I don't know if that was such a smart move.
I don't know why Thomas does that occasionally. I don't know. The 45 seconds left. Why are you retreating? You have them on their heels. Maybe if you're not in a good spot, then dive over the snaker. And then Assault loses another player.
Not to cut you off, but that big guy. They blew it.
What
just happened?
If that's not an inadvertent horn and somebody blew it, like
by accident.
Well, no, maybe Assault was like, hey, it's going bad. We'll give him that point. Which God, I don't know. You could argue against that. I know Shane Pastana would have never done that, but. Maybe he's like, throw the horn and let's keep 38 seconds and give us at least a chance 5-on-5 and try to get back there and score that point. But that's just
Shane would have let me get run down.
Yeah, exactly. Shane would have been like, I'll take my 3. I'll take my 3 against your 4 any day of the week, or my 3 against your 5, whatever.
The horn blew. I don't know why we have a Hurricane player running it in. Oh. We got a little mix-up going on.
Yeah, there's some confusion.
Players shooting. The Assault guy is raising his hand because he thinks that one of the Hurricane players, I believe, blew the buzzer by accident. There is confusion on the field. We're going to find out as soon as we do.
Yeah.
You will know.
The refs are just trying to figure it out right now. I mean, I kind of see that. I don't know if that was, again, an inadvertent horn. You would see that if it was a horn blown by Assault, then they would probably have been yelling at their guys, hey, get back in here, get suited up for the next game. But I don't see that. Now, Assault it's definitely not the Hurricanes, because, look, the Hurricanes are all standing out on the field right now trying to figure out what's going on. All of Assault is back there.
Yeah, and if anyone blew it, they blew the game, because it's a race to 5. So, for some reason, they're adding up some time on that play clock. And I don't think they're going to give the point to anyone right now.
It might have been it might have been an inadvertent horn. I don't know, but still, like that's it's just I don't get it, man. Sometimes if it's not an inadvertent horn, why would you think this race to 5? Like that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. You see, the Hurricanes are very confused, and we're going to try to sort this out and then let you guys know what's going on. Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to Nick Sloviak on Friday from Aftershock, and he was talking about how he wanted to, pay one of his kids, just go over and just randomly hit the horn if it was looking like it was going bad. And
I think he did that every time in our game. That's how they won. Those cheaters. I knew something was going wrong.
What was the score of that game?
I don't remember. It wasn't good.
Sure,
it wasn't good for us.
All right, let's check out a breakout here.
I think I bunkered Nick Sloviak, though.
While we're figuring out the confusion. All right, so you're looking at the Hurricane breakout right here, and there's a good, clean breakout. They took some aggressive ground, and I'll give them that. That's a great breakout. That's a very aggressive breakout. Yeah, Assault now.
Very timid pocket play, as we call it. They like to stay in the center, and they have 5 guns up rolling, but it didn't benefit them.
No.
Especially... you'd think it would with no rain and no wind happening right now. It is raining a little bit, but not enough to really change the trajectory of the ball.
Yeah, this is just a drizzle. Compared to the downpours and torrential stuff that was coming down for like pretty much the whole morning, this is nothing. This is beautiful weather as far as I'm concerned right now.
I'm kind of hot. I'm sweating right now.
But, yeah, we're trying to figure out what is going on. It looks like they threw 20 minutes on the clock. And
for overtime, OT. I don't think teams are going to be happy.
This is the 3rd overtime. If this does go to overtime, this will be the 3rd overtime game we've seen today.
Not 4th?
Yeah, it might be the 4th overtime game.
Did you have 2 in the pros?
No, only 1 in the pros.
Okay, so I've done 2 overtime points.
Yeah, so a lot of overtime points. But hey, it's Sunday, man. Of course you're going to see a lot of overtime.
How was that?
These teams are closely matched.
How was that first game? I didn't get out here to check out that damage and Ironman game. I seen a couple points on the webcast before I drove over.
It was all damage.
Yeah?
I mean...
the first point I seen it was Shorty.
Yeah.
Shorty played it good, smart.
Breaking down the Ironman for you, you had Brandon Short played very well. The younger guys on the Ironman that had been stepping it up so far in this event, they...
deflated.
Yeah, they didn't step it up this time.
Okay.
Didn't see much out of Spica. Humphrey struggled a little bit. CC.
And that comes with time out here.
Yeah, hit or miss. Then also, who did not have a good game was Pax. Pax did not have a good game.
He wasn't shooting people on the break. That's my boy. He shoots people on the break all the time.
I think he was definitely. Oh, it looks like they're going to replay the point. So must have. Yeah, so somebody hit the button, but nobody is fessing up to it.
I think it was Nick Sloviak. If you guys know Chicago Aftershock, Nick Sloviak.
Devious.
He is very devious. He's like a villain.
Yeah, maybe it's the rain gremlins. Maybe, I mean, the gremlins have been playing havoc with our internet feed all morning with the rain hitting it, so maybe it has something to do with that.
No, I think it was a mental mistake out there, and no one wants to own up to it. So now they're like, I didn't do it. What are you talking about? I don't know. And if you guys are listening to me and Matt, our crackling voices or distortion is because of all this rain happening. So bear with us. Enjoy it.
You know what I just love to see sometimes is just, why does everyone always want to point out the negative stuff? It's just like no matter. It doesn't matter that like a gigantic, huge thunderstorm hits. I mean, I guess I'm being told that most of this, at most overwhelmingly positive. But look, guys, we're doing everything we possibly can to bring the best show to you guys in a really dire situation. So
don't look for the negatives.
I mean, yeah, I apologize that we have some crackling mic issues and maybe some slow internet feeds because the animals are walking in twos out in New Jersey right now, but we're doing the best we can for you guys. All right, it's all tied up at 4 apiece. It looks like we're going to replay the point. And
PB Nation, what up?
Yeah, it is. It is cool though that I do enjoy. I think the whole communal experience of PB Nation is a good thing though, because it lets people share with paintball players from all around the world can voice what they believe about things, and it really is like that true. It's like true real communication, what everyone's thinking all at the same time from all around the world.
Yeah, I like that.
It is kind of a cool thing, So
we haven't, when we were growing up, but it wasn't as big as it is now with the internet community and being able to let everyone know what's going on in New Jersey and in Australia and in China and all these places, and be able to let them see what's happening right now. Mm-hmm. And that's because of all our sponsors that have made this possible right now.
Absolutely.
That make it able to put on this great show that we got.
Yeah.
You guys do such a great job. And I wish that I had this when I was younger.
Oh, God, if we got that would have been awesome. I mean, honestly, yeah, and in fact, while we're at it, we got a little break. Let's thank our sponsors, and without these guys, really, this is truly we would not be up here.
Yeah.
Die Precision, Dave Youngblood, Proto, and all the guys that died do such a great job. Empire, of course, just Empire makes great products. Is Nikki sponsored by Empire.
Thank you, Empire.
Planet Eclipse, Leds and Jacko at Planet, true patrons of paintball. RPS, Top Gun. This is where we're playing right now, and GI Sports. So yeah, if you're out in the East Coast and you want to have a good day at paintball, you definitely should check out Top Gun's Field.
Oh, it's awesome.
And again, yeah, PB Nation, Sup Airball, and it's been a great event. So yeah, completely chaotic. Hey, it's paintball. It's chaotic. It's just been complete.
All right, 38 seconds on the clock.
So,
all right, it's going to be exactly who was where. Luckily enough, we know that from having this webcast. We can look back, check that out, and we're going to insert these players into their spots they were just at. They have to be breathing the same way and have the right finger on the trigger. You cannot have the gun in the other hand, or else you're pulled. Maybe not. And they have to count all their paintballs.
Yeah.
I think some of these guys went and just got painted up, man. That's what I would have did. They got full packs on. How does that happen? If we're going to replay it, none of these guys had to paint.
And it looks like they're about to start it here.
Is
6
there
seconds.
One assault guy, all alone, all by him lonesome.
Oh, God. This is going to be good for him. All right, so the Hurricane's in the driver's seat now. Is it just
and he's done.
And he's done. So that is going to do it.
Game.
And it's going to be the Hurricanes are going to be taking the 3rd place finish here.
Hurricanes sponsored by Die, and walking it in, just kind of, we won, whatever, 3rd place.
Yeah.
At least we didn't take 4th. That's what they're thinking.
And let's go take some warm showers.
Yeah, let's get out of these clothes.
Yeah, so nice job by the Hurricanes as they are going to take
3rd place.
Yeah, 3rd place
in Division 1.
Yeah, so good job by them. Next up, coming at you.
So coming at you next up, we have Central Florida Paintball taking on Revo 2 here in our D4 finals, followed by D3, D2, D1 finals coming at you here this afternoon. Luckily, the rain has stopped. We're at the New Jersey PSP Open. I'm Matty Marshall. I'm with Nicky Cuba. We got Nick Sloviak coming up in just a few moments. Do not go anywhere.